What's up everyone, it's Oliver coming back at you with another video, and I know I haven't posted anything in a long time. I'm sorry, everything's catching up with me. I'm alright though, don't worry about it, don't worry about me. I'm okay, I will keep on keeping on like I always do, and everyone's been super patient, nobody's been pestering me, so that was really nice of you guys, so thank you for not like jumping on me about it right away. I'm just gonna come up with something on the spot very quick because I know I haven't posted anything in a long time and my sleep schedule has been so messed up lately. I haven't been sleeping very well. I haven't been doing the greatest, but I'm working on it. I'm working on getting to a better place. So this is just going to be another quick coping thing. I did a bunch of these out of a book. And as usual, I'm not prepared because when am I ever prepared for a video? So I did a whole bunch of like color by number things. So I have one of like foods and stuff. I have emojis and like texts. This one, I don't even know what it is. It's just a really cool design. They look a lot better, I think, on camera than they do in real life. But some of the like color schemes are really off, like they don't look completely right, and that's because I didn't have all of the colors that were suggested at the bottom in the color key, but I did my best with what I had, and that's the important part. I also had a lot of fun while making these. I like sat down, listened to music, listened to like YouTube videos with people talking, and I colored a whole bunch of pictures. This is one of my favorites. It's such a cool swirl. I put a lot of time and effort into that one. Like, dragon. This one was like a space shooter game. You know those like Space Invaders, whatever. Floating island. That one's really soft looking and I kind of like that. This is one of the ones with really messed up colors. It's supposed to be like a sword and a stone. But you know what? I did what the colors told me. The tweet. And this was the very first one I did, and that was fish. Fish, fish, fish. So, along that same wavelength, I have a book of, I believe I showed these before, the mandalas. So that's like these things, where it's like Zentangle on the inside of like flowers and stuff, and there are a whole bunch of different designs and all that. And I have been working on coloring. That's it. That's all. I have a coloring book, I have colored pencils literally all around me, and I've just been coloring a lot, watching a lot of YouTube videos. I've been playing a lot of games with my friends is one of the things, and my friends and I have been doing a lot of like impromptu hanging out things, so that's a lot of like what I've been up to recently. It was Canadian Thanksgiving over a long weekend, so I was like with family and friends for a lot of that, and that is partially why I didn't have a video prepared for this past Tuesday, because I was hanging out with family and friends and I was busy having some quality family time. I do apologize for that, but also it was a holiday and I didn't really, again, my mental health kind of took a bit of a dive for a while, so it's been hard to find the motivation to like make videos and do some of the things that I'm like really enthusiastic about normally. So, yeah, I am trying my best to get back into it little by little baby steps right now. Something about like coloring and stuff though, I know a lot of people like with drawing and stuff, I know a lot of people are like really concerned about like, oh my god, but it doesn't look as good as other people's, and like my coloring skills aren't on point and stuff like that, and personally I don't think it really matters. As long as you're having fun and you're distracting yourself from things that are becoming an issue for you, do whatever you want. Do whatever makes you feel at least a little bit better. Whether that be coloring outside of the lines, scribbling on a piece of paper just for the heck of it, writing down a spattering of thoughts and feelings, or drawing squiggly lines that represent how you're thinking or feeling right in the moment. Like, whatever you need to do, you should do that. And just because it's not traditional art doesn't mean that it's not acceptable or a good way for you to let out the things that are going on inside. Like, as you can probably see, not many of these colors actually go together. Like, those are probably not good color schemes for me to be doing, but I don't care. I am coloring, I am doing what I really want to do, and if it doesn't look 100% perfect, like somebody, you know, meant for it to be colored in this way, fine by me. They're not gonna see it. The person who created this design is probably never going to see it in their entire life, and quite honestly, if they do, they're probably just gonna be like, wow, I'm glad you got some enjoyment out of my design. And I think that's how everyone should really take that. Like, art isn't meant to be perfect. Art isn't meant to be one specific set thing. Like, art is whatever you want it to be. So if you are afraid to make that drawing because you're not sure if people will accept it, make the drawing anyways. It's gonna make you happy. It's something that you're gonna be proud of. Absolutely. And if people start to critique it, you can say, hey, thanks. That's something I will keep in mind for the next thing I draw. You don't have to change the art that you do. And some people just have an eye for like art and stuff like that. Most of the time, it's not even people being rude or trying to like bash what you're doing. It's just them saying, hey, I think I know a way that you can make this even better. And then, you know, take that and run with it. Make new art. Make something that you're even more proud to have created. Like, it's your show, and you can do whatever you want with it. There is nothing wrong with coloring outside the lines, drawing something that wouldn't traditionally be drawn, using something that's meant for one thing for another thing. Like, that sounds confusing, but most people I think will understand what I mean. Like, do what you want with what you have. It's your stuff, and it should be something that makes you happy. That's the entire point of everything. That's the whole reason to do this, really. Any kind of coping mechanism, any kind of distraction technique. That's mostly what I am teaching, I guess, here. I mostly preach and use and say, hey, distraction, distraction, distraction. That's my go-to. That's something I always use. There are so many other things, and I can definitely go over that some other time. I don't have the time right now. It's literally 2:30 in the morning. Hey, guys. But it's your coping technique. So nobody's allowed to tell you your coping technique is wrong, because they are wrong. Whatever you do to cope is perfectly okay. Whether it's traditionally correct or not does not matter. As long as you are keeping yourself safe and out of harm's way, you are doing everything right. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, and good on you. Good job for getting up and doing what you needed to do that day. Like, that is such an achievement. And quite honestly, it's something that I haven't been looking at. I haven't been looking at recently. I've been getting really down on myself for the things that I'm not doing. So this is going to be a moment where every single one of us is going to appreciate the things that we have done. We got up in the morning, got out of bed, did something, right? Got dressed, some of us. If you didn't, that's okay. You still got out of bed. But I'm gonna go off of what I did. So I got dressed, I brushed out my hair, and I made a nice bun. It was nice. It's not nice anymore, but it was nice. I helped my dad unload the dishwasher. That was something that was productive for the day. I checked my emails to see if I got any responses for my job applications that I put in. I hung out with my friends. I was online. Will say that I spent a good too many hours playing Minecraft with my friends today, but you know what? I had fun, and that was something that I used to distract from things. I had a conversation with Caitlin, which was really hard to do. And that's one of the things that is, like, really on my mind right now, and I'm not going to go into detail about it, but that was something that was very hard to do. And we talked about a lot of stuff that was, like, really hard for me to say. So that was a huge achievement for me, I think. I made a video. That's something I haven't done in a long time, and probably something that I should celebrate. I ate food. I drank water. Like, I took care of myself today. And that's all anyone can really ask for out of your day. For some of you, you got up, you went to school, you completed your classes, you did homework or an assignment that you were dreading. You took notes for that one class that you needed to take notes for. You might have studied for a test that you have coming up. Like, even just going to school in itself is such a huge task. So, like, good on you for going to school today, if that's what you did. Good on you for getting out of bed this morning, for getting dressed, for having that one conversation with your parents, whether it was like a hi, how you doing, with a friend or a family member. Like, you had probably at least one conversation today. Congrats. Human interaction. You did it. Like, those are things that can be so, so hard. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you who did something like that today. So, I think that's all I've got to say right now. Again, I know this is a short video. I haven't been up to making any videos lately, but I'm working on it. So, thank you all for your patience. It means a lot. I'll probably see you guys in another video soon. But for now, as I like to say at the end of all of my videos, Ollie Ox.